If you've been on the internet for this past year, you've probably heard Chug Chug with You or Fortnite was trash, which both went viral. And today I have the pleasure to interview the creator of both of these songs. So Levithan, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Leviathan. I made Chug Chug with You. I made Fortnite is trash. I made Wall Dynamo, which people don't really care about, and I don't either. I think it's a bad song. I've been making my rounds on the internet lately. I think it's pretty interesting. I'm glad people enjoy the stuff. And now I'm on like a little podcast tour.
You've been on a lot of podcasts recently?
Yeah, well, not so much recently, but like definitely when the song blew up, I had a lot of different podcast invites.
I can imagine,
Yeah.
because that video has like over 10 million views. Like, imagine people are like, oh, I want to interview this person.
I think it has like 20 million now, which is insane.
Let me check. Anyways, while I'm checking, who was your inspiration for YouTube and slash making songs?
The inspiration for the first song I made, Chug Chug with You, was definitely CM skits. So the chorus of the song is from another meme, where, you know, he's like waving his hands around in front of a green screen and singing those lyrics. And I was like, oh, this is really funny. I want to make a full version of this, because people in the comments were asking for a full version. So I was like, you know, why don't I do that? So I wasn't intending to like post it anywhere. I thought it would just be a funny meme. So I wrote the rest of the lyrics. I had Rhyme Zone, I had Notepad, and I just jotted down like a ton of Fortnite themed lyrics. And I sort of used that as a baseline, as like a theme. And yeah, I posted that to SoundCloud, and it got, I think, 100,000 plays within the first month or two. So I put it on YouTube, and then it got pretty popular there as well. And then TikTok blew it up recently.
Yeah. TikTok has like the opportunity to blow a lot of things up.
Yeah, TikTok is crazy.
Definitely. Was there any videos before Chug Chug with You, or was like Chug Chug with You like the first video you did?
There were videos before. I made not parodies. I made theories for a game called My Singing Monsters. It's an app, and they were really bad. They were awful. But I think the top one had like 5,000 views, which was pretty good at the time. And then I made a music video type thing where I took the music video for a Gorillaz song, Do Ya Thing, and I got rid of the audio, all the audio, and I replaced it with Foley. So, you know, if he's walking, instead of hearing the music, you're hearing him walking, and it just kind of made it awkward. And that got, I think, 500,000 views, which was, again, pretty crazy at the time for me. And then eventually I had to delete all those old ones, and I started fresh with Chug Chug with You. And now I'm on, like, my second chapter, my new journey, where recording some new videos for that channel, hopefully bringing some new life to it.
Hopefully. Why did you have to take those videos down?
Do Ya Thing was copyrighted, so that's the reason I had to take that one down. The rest of them just didn't really fit on my channel, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't make much sense to have the older videos on there, especially since I started the channel, I don't know when it would have been, but I was really young when I first made it. So I think just the maturity difference between me then and me before was too big to keep those up.
Yeah, I also started YouTube when I was very young. I was 5.5, about to turn 6 in 1 month. So yeah, like I basically grew up on YouTube.
Yeah, no, same. I made a lot of videos, not like anything interesting, but I'd just sit down, I'd record with my webcam, and I'd post it to my channel, and, you know, it would just be me dancing or something. But I think that's what kind of started my interest, because I've always wanted to have, since I was really young, I wanted to have 100,000 subscribers. Did not think it would ever happen. Now there's a plaque beside me, which is like insane to me. So
Congrats.
yeah, it's just crazy how fast everything went.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's almost a bad thing because I didn't get the chance to grow as a creator. I was just kind of put on a pedestal, so now anything I put out is going to be seen by hundreds of thousands of people, which is a little scary, but
Yeah, and like for me, it was like the videos I did were like just me, kind of like similar, like talking to a webcam, but it was just me like moving around, like running around my house talking. But yeah. So, did you kind of get nervous when you were uploading the Chug Chug with You video?
not at all. because, again, I did not expect it to go anywhere. I thought it would just be a funny joke. And it blew up from TikTok. I was nervous when I uploaded the first thing past Wall Dynamo. I uploaded a remix of Fortnite is Trash that had Danny P on it, and Danny P made that one song that's like, Fortnite, what's the point of building forts? You go a night, and it's like really bad. And so I got him on a song, and that was the first thing I had ever published since the parodies, and it was nothing new. It was just a remix. So I was very nervous when I put that out, and I think I had like maybe 80 people watching it in the premiere, which was really big at the time for me. Like, that was crazy. So I was really nervous when I uploaded that. The first one's not so much, because I didn't expect them to go anywhere. Like, I wasn't really... I think I had 6 or 8 people in the premiere for Fortnite is Trash. And now it has, like 5 million views, so it's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm guessing whenever you upload your next video, it's gonna have over, like, 200 people in the premiere, if you do a premiere.
Yeah, the last stream I did, last premiere and stream, I had over 1,000 viewers. So
congrats.
Yeah, it's insane. It's really crazy. So yeah, I'm working on that new video now. I think it's really promising. I'm glad I can finally move away from the parodies and make something different, because as you probably heard before, this doesn't, like, I can't do the voice very well anymore. Yeah. It doesn't sound like it used to. Maybe one day I'll come back to it. I do have some news relating to that I can't say anything about yet, but soon.
If you want to say, this podcast probably coming out like sometime in July, because I have some other podcasts I need to upload before this. So if you want, you can say. But well,
I'll let you know. Like, don't put this in unless I say to.
I won't put this in.
Yeah. But
oh, let's just forget about this part. Totally, like, nothing is happening. Like, ignore my face.
That's insane to me.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Would you do Minecraft parodies or like Roblox parodies, or like some other games?
I thought about that. I thought about making a Minecraft parody. I had one. It was a parody of Uptown Girl that I was writing that I never really planned on putting out, but I thought it'd be funny to write down. And it was I can't remember the lyrics. It was like Minecraft girl, she was living in her Minecraft world. I bet she never met a Fortnite guy. It keeps going. It's an interesting song. It's never gonna come out, never gonna happen. But you know, real sneak peek of it. Maybe a million subscribers. I will definitely make another parody at some point. Maybe I won't upload it to the channel, but one thing I was thinking about doing is making a parody for the end screens of my videos. So as soon as the video ends, it just plays a parody. And then I can only do 1 line or 2 lines from a song. So it's not taking up much, not taking up much of my time. But also, I don't have to upload it as its own video. I can just stick it at the end. So I might do that. We'll see. Yeah,
that'd be cool. Like, the parody could be like related to the video or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was thinking.
So, do you know why the Chug Chug with you blew up on TikTok?
It started with one video. It was like a bunch of guys running around, like an animation of a bunch of guys running around, and it said, I think it was like Fortnite kids at school or Fortnite kids in public. And they were all like running away. So it's like a circle of emptiness with this one guy in the middle. And so 2 splits began. People started using the song because of nostalgia, and, you know, that used to be popular before. And then people started listening to it because they'd never heard it before. So it reached a whole new audience. And then the new audience sort of expanded and expanded. And now people, even my teacher, they don't know what Fortnite is, have heard the song. So it's crazy how big of an audience it's reached. Yeah.
Do you know how many views it had before TikTok?
Before TikTok, I think it had 1 million or maybe 1.5 mil.
Damn,
so it was still pretty popular, but not to the extent that it is now. And you have to think, 20 million views on YouTube is a lot.
Yes.
But on TikTok, there are, I think, 500,000 just videos of people using it, maybe even 1 million almost. Just videos of people using it. So even if there were only 20 views on each of those 1 million videos, it would already be like more than my video has now. and there are
Wow.
millions of views on those videos. So you have to think it's hundreds of millions of people.
Yeah.
Like
And-
it's crazy.
And imagine like the videos on other platforms like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, like
Yeah.
Facebook videos, maybe.
It's
like,
impossible to tally it up, but I wish I could, because that would be really
Yeah.
cool.
There should be like a way, if you make a song, you should be able to know how many people have used it across like all different platforms.
Yeah, well, I think that's the issue, is I didn't distribute it until recently. So before now, or before recently, it was just a song that someone had uploaded. It was my song. But yeah, recently I don't know if you know Shmo Yoho or the Gregory Brothers, but they made an instrumental for Chug Chug With You, and we put that out on Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Content ID, so I can like claim big channels. And yeah, now I could probably tally up and see how many people have used that, and how many views it has just from that version. But there are so many different uploads of it all across the internet. It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, just like moving on. So you kind of mentioned that your teacher thing. Do you have any other different stories about like your school, or like the story you told in Nuke or something's video about your summer camp? Do you have any stories like those?
Yeah. I can't think of too many. I did have a lot of people recognizing me when I was in school, which is pretty crazy because I keep saying crazy. It only had 1 million views. So the amount of people recognizing me was pretty big for only 1 million views on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now that it's at 20 million and that like every single person in the world knows that song, I'm a
Yeah.
little afraid to go back to school because I feel like everyone's going to be like crowding around me. Might have to eat like outside at lunch or something. I have no idea. But yeah, I'd have people come up to me in the halls and like ask me to sing it, or people ask to like meet up or something, which I thought was pretty funny. Not once did anyone ask for a selfie. So that's my next, I don't want to say goal because I don't want that to happen, but it would be interesting if it did. Give me a story to tell.
I can just like imagine the amount of people after when you go back to school, like begging you to like sing the song live.
Yeah, I fully expect that, and it's gonna be interesting on the first day, and then I'm going to get sick of it immediately. So hopefully it doesn't last too long. Maybe I can stay secret. I'll wear sunglasses around the school so that people don't recognize me.
Wear like a face mask. Like a mask.
Just a mask that covers this whole area.
Exactly. Except your eyes.
Yeah.
And nose. So you didn't like only make Chug Chug With You. You made Fortnite's Trash and Wild Dynamo. Did you decide to make those songs because Chug Chug With You did well, or was it just out of pure enjoyment?
I think Fortnite is Trash was out of inspiration. I felt like making another, so I did, because Chug Chug With You wasn't that insanely popular at the time. Wall Dynamo was definitely, I don't want to say a cash grab, because it wasn't for money at all. I wasn't making money from it. But it was definitely, I think, to build on the hype. And that's why it's my least favorite, is because I feel like it was kind of rushed out. It's not bad, but yeah, I think that the first two were made out of inspiration, and the third one was made out of desperation.
How did you come up with the lyrics for those two songs? Was it like getting inspiration from someone else, or?
I had inspiration from CM skits for the first one, but for both, it was mainly just I had a notepad file, I had Rhyme Zone, which is like a rhyming website, and I had the Fortnite wiki, and I had them all open in different tabs. And I was just going back and forth with the lyrics open, trying to write through. And I don't know, it just kind of came to me as I was writing it. You know, I'd see a word that kind of reminds me of something in Fortnite, so I'd switch it over, and then it sort of builds the story. And I think the song being like a ballad where it starts in one spot and ends in another, I don't think that was really intentional. It just kind of plays off like a story, which I think is really funny because, you know, when you're listening to it, it sounds like a story from start to finish. But I think it was just random words that I was throwing in there.
What was like your reaction when those songs blew up?
It wasn't really that out of the ordinary for me, and I don't know why. it's just like, it's cool, and it makes me really happy that people can enjoy it and that it got out there. But I wasn't really that fazed by it, and I don't know why. I think that big numbers don't compute in my head well. Like, as soon as it goes above 100, I just can't comprehend how many people that is. So, you know, you see, like, if you're streaming and you see that you have 10 people watching your stream, that's a lot of people. That's 10 whole people. But when you make a video and you see that you have 20 million views, you can't imagine 20 million people. That's impossible. Like, your brain can't do that. So I think that's what it is like, it was interesting to me that it was blowing up, but it wasn't that crazy to me because my brain isn't big enough to understand how far that has reached.
I feel like when it's a Twitch stream, I really like how you can like hide a viewer count. Like, just so, like, let's say if it goes over 100,000, which is crazy, like, you can't even, like, if I were someone like Tommy in it, like, was getting like up 500,000 views from like some streams, I would, like, after I see he goes past 100,000, I'd just turn it off, because, like, I'd probably just be looking at that number the whole stream, like,
yeah.
counting with my
Once
fingers.
it gets to that point too, if you dropped off like 20,000, that would be, you'd feel bad. If you said something that wasn't that funny and then you dropped off 20,000 viewers, like, I wouldn't want to stream. I'd feel awful. I think that turning off viewer count is important, but it's also kind of a bad idea depending on what you're doing. Like, because I'm trying to get partner right now on Twitch, and if I do something that people aren't liking, then I need to change that, because as much as I am doing it for myself, I think it's also important to play to the audience. I know that's not really the question, but I figured I'd throw that in there because I don't know. That's how I feel. I'm rambling.
Yeah, because, like, I feel like it's very important to not just do things for the audience, do them for yourself. Because if you're doing something that you don't like but your audience loves, the numbers might make you happy, but you're not going to be making that content, and you're going to get like burnout and all this stuff.
Yeah. That's why I think it's important to find that balance. You don't want to do something that you don't like that makes your viewers happy, but you also don't want to do something that you like that makes your viewers unhappy. So you have to find that balance of where both parties can enjoy what you're doing. And then I think you're good. Like, I think I'm at that point now where I can stream whatever and get like maybe 75 viewers. And that makes me really happy, because 75 people, like, imagine 75 people watching you play games in like an auditorium and like throwing money at you. Like, it's crazy. And it's hard to comprehend that. It's hard to comprehend that when it's online.
Yeah. Especially when it's online.
Because you can't see it in front of you. You just see a number.
So you're like, are some of these view bots, are some of these actual real people? You said you're going to be making more Minecraft content in your most recent video, right?
Yeah, that's my plan.
What type of Minecraft content could we expect from you?
Minecraft is what I'm going to start with, and then I'm going to move to things like, you know, Fortnite or whatever. I don't know yet. But the first thing I'm working on right now is a video with Purpled, and he's one of the top Bed Wars players. We just play Bed Wars, because I think that's a good way to start off the channel. Yeah. It's a good way to sort of hook people in, is be like, look, I'm playing with this big YouTuber, and we're playing something that's very simple and easy to understand. And then, you know, I might make my next video that's like teaching Nicocun Fortnite or something, and then just go from there. And then I can just upload whatever I want. Because I think if you establish early on that you're not only going to do Minecraft, then your viewers are going to be more open to you playing different stuff. So that's my plan. I'm going to start with a Bed Wars video with Purpled, and then just go from there. Figure it out as it goes.
Yeah, because Purpled is really, like, he's going to do some pianos like that, which I think just brings in, like, at least 10,000 views by itself.
Yeah, definitely.
And something I kind of like, it would have been better for kind of like, in my opinion, for your channel if Hypixel still had the Battle Royale game mode, which is like Fortnite.
That would have been great.
Would you have done videos on that?
Probably. If it came out when I was making videos, then I definitely would. I think that would be an interesting way to sort of mix the two games together, since that's where my roots are. I do think I should eventually go back to Fortnite. I think that's important. is go back to my roots and start again, I think. I don't know if I'm going to always have guest people on the channel. I really don't know yet. I'm just kind of going as it happens. Again, I never had a chance to grow as a YouTuber. I started up here. So I have to just figure it out as it happens, which is really tough.
Yeah, and I feel like you have met a lot of YouTubers who kind of like had the like not sudden growth, but like growth at a good amount of time. Like, so if you ever like probably need something, you probably reach out to them. So I'm guessing that probably helps.
Yeah, it's very easy. I think networking is important. I'm not trying to network, but I'm befriending a lot of different people just from spending time online. So if I wanted to make a video with someone, I could pretty easily reach out to them directly or reach out to someone that knows them. I'd like to do a video with Tommy in it.
That'd be so funny.
Soon. A golf video, perhaps. You'll see. It'll come out. I'll make it happen. Minecraft golf. You'll see. I guarantee you that will happen. I'm excited to make it happen. I'm going to upload this purple video. It's going to get 2 million views, and Tommy's just going to be enamored.
Tommy's going to get 11 million views, and purple's 2 million views.
Exactly. That's the ratio. We have to start with purple and move my way up.
Start with like purple, Tommy in it, Technoblade, Dream, and then like Captain Sparkles. Damn, so I'm just keep on.
I feel like Captain Sparkles would be easier to get in contact with, if anything. What does that guy do? He's cars. That's his thing. That's really it.
Captain Sparkles.
He's not doing much these days.
He still does Minecraft videos. He has 11 million subscribers. Yeah, he still does like Minecraft. He does Minecraft butt videos.
Minecraft butt videos?
Yeah, that when I went to his channel, that's what I see, like Minecraft butt. I get the block I look at Minecraft.
Oh, I thought you were saying Minecraft butt is in like a butt, and I was very confused about what Minecraft butt videos were. I might have to do Minecraft butt videos. That seems like a good like way to go.
And then he has like Captain Sparkles React, where he does like reacting videos. He does a lot of different videos. He also does car videos, like his vlog channel.
Oh, I'm also gonna play Fortnite with Connor. Connor Eats Pants. I don't know if you know Connor.
Yeah,
but
that'd be great.
That's my next step, I think. Gonna set that up soon.
Anyways, talking about like kind of networking, how have you met people through Chug Chug with you? Or
I don't really know. I don't know how exactly I meet people. I think generally it's just I'll meet someone through someone else or through an event. One thing that really helped me was a friend. Before he was my friend, he had just reached out to me in an email. He said, "Hey, I want to make a song. Do you want to hop on for a few verses?" And I said, "Okay, I'd love to." And so we got in a call and we worked on that. And then he said, "Hey, I've got a friend that kind of does stuff in the Minecraft community. Maybe you want to talk to him." And so I said, "Okay, I'd love to." And so I spoke to him, and he's actually pretty much my manager now. And he runs these charity events in Minecraft, the Dotwave events. And
Six Striker? Six Striker or someone else?
No, it's Dotwave Jordan, and he does these big charity events. And he has a ton of creators in them, and he knows everyone, and it's very easy to hook up with people through that. And I think through him, I met a lot of different people. I don't remember how I met Luke, but Luke is in a content creator sort of Discord that has a lot of people that I recognize. So, you know, I think it's once you know one person, you know everyone on the internet.
Yeah. I feel like knowing those people that know everyone are like the best thing ever. Like,
yeah,
if you know them, like you're like 2 contacts away from Mr. Beast, like 1 contact away from whoever. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think definitely once I start building up my audience, it'll be a lot easier to say, "Hey, you know, like, can you get X person, like Dream or something, to be in this video?" And they're gonna want to say yes, because that's a good business opportunity for them.
Yeah, like, just out of curiosity, do you have YouTube rank on Hypixel yet, or?
I think they want me to upload my purple video first. For Lunar Client YouTube rank, for Hypixel YouTube rank, they really want me to get that video out. So I will do that eventually. I'm gonna try and get that out to the maybe tomorrow or the day after.
Okay, I'm very excited for that video.
Thank you. I'll see what I can do. I'll make it interesting.
How long does a video take to like record and edit?
Recording was a few hours. Editing has been a while because it's just been on and off. It's really stressful to, again, edit something knowing that it's going out to millions of people. Like, that's terrifying. So, we'll see what happens, I guess.
I'm guessing like weeks.
Yeah, no, it's been a few weeks.
Wow, and for me it takes like the video I uploaded today that I made yesterday. It took me like 4 hours, and I thought that was like so much time.
Yeah, no, I think I could get a video done in a few days. I've been editing in a really weird style where I try and get a chunk done and then another chunk done instead of just speeding through it. And I think I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Like, I can't, like, I have to blend all of my audio together so it sounds like one big, like, recording. I can't do anything in a simple way, which is really difficult for me because that means I can't just upload something that I can't upload something that I'm not perfectly happy with. Even if it's the smallest issue in the world, I feel weird about that. So I spend so much time editing when I really don't need to.
That's kind of like something that happens to me. I'm like about to click publish and I'm like, no, let me watch the video again.
Yeah.
And I see like one thing and I'm like, oh no, I need to re-edit this. So I re-edit it and then I'm like, then I finally upload it. Something that like, for me a lot, something that happens, I'm just like looking at that publish button for like so long. I'm like, should I do it now? Should I do it tomorrow? Should I do it in a week? It's kind of like very hard for me, kind of.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I think one thing that helped me with another channel I was running for a while is sending your videos to your friends before you put them out. If you just unlist them, just send it to like 8 people and say, hey, can you watch this through and tell me if you notice anything, even slightly bad? And then someone will say like, oh, I think you should change the music. And then you go, well, no, I like the music. Someone says, hey, there's a frame here that's missing. And you say, okay, I'll fix that, right? And then eventually by the end, you don't really have any issues. So basically my tip is employ people and don't pay them to proofread your work.
Exactly. Something I do is like, I ask like my friends what they think of as like thumbnail and stuff like that, which is what I do. I should start doing the thing you do with like the video editing unlisted thing. I should definitely start doing that.
Yeah, no, that's what I always do. Because if sometimes I get stressed about that, I'm like, oh, I don't want to send it to my friend. It'll embarrass me. But then I think that it's going out to my friend before it goes out to millions of people. So it's not that big of a deal. Like, I think it helps a lot.
Yeah. Kind of like moving on. What do you think are like kind of like your goals for this upcoming year?
I'd like to establish myself as a creator. I think for a while now I've been known as the kid that made Chug Chug with you, or the Fortnite kid. Recently I've been known as Levithan, which is good, but I'd like to broaden that. I'd like for everyone to be like, wait, Leviathan wrote Chug Chug with you, instead of thinking, oh wait, Leviathan, like the kid that made Chug Chug with you, is making videos now. I want it to be the other way around.
Yeah.
So that's my plan, is to sort of establish my presence and see where I can go with that. Chances are I'm going to run this channel for a few months and then give up and like burn myself out and then not upload for a year, but we'll hope against that. We'll see what happens.
That happens to like a lot of people. They're like on a good like streak and they're like just decide to stop and their whole channel completely dies.
Yeah, it's tough.
I don't know how I haven't taken like a single break in like almost 6-7 years now of doing YouTube.
Yeah, it takes a lot of I don't know what the word would be. I guess what's the word for when you like, the word for when you do something and you're determined to do it. Persistence.
There you go.
That's I admire that in people because that's something that I don't have.
Yeah, and a lot of my friends that I like convinced to start YouTube, they're like, okay, in 1 month I'm gonna have 100,000 subscribers, and then after 1 month they just quit because they don't get there, and they just don't realize the amount of time it actually takes to like get like your first 100 and like keep on.
Yeah. I can't really speak on that because I made a Fortnite parody and then immediately got 100,000 subscribers, but I agree with the sentiment.
200,000.
200,000. We're going to be at 300 in no time. You'll see.
Exactly. Like in a couple of months.
I'm worried
Even
about
less.
like getting too many subs because I feel like let's say in 2 months I'm at 1 million. If my videos are getting under 1 million views, that's just weird. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, well, there goes the camera. That's wonderful.
Oh.
That's a nice freeze frame of me. That's cute.
That is my internet.
Is he just frozen? Yeah, my battery died. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Little short information. I have made a Twitch. Nicocun 25. Follow it, please. Where do you kind of like see your channel in, let's say, like 5 or 3 years? Like, do you think you're gonna still be doing YouTube? Like, do you think you're gonna be doing like parodies? Or
I don't think I'll be doing parodies. I'd like to still be doing YouTube. I think that'd be really cool if I can continue this as a career. I don't know if it'll happen because it's really hard to get to that point. But I'm crossing my fingers, hoping maybe it'll happen. Yeah, probably not parodies. Most likely I'll be doing gaming stuff, or I'd like to do vlogs. I hate vlog. I hate that word, but yeah, just recording like if I went to if I went somewhere to meet up with Purple or something. If I went to VidCon, if I recorded that, I think that could make for some interesting content.
yeah, I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but like a content that I feel that kind of like I would like to see from you is animation content. I don't know if that's just me, but something I'd like to see.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that, but it's an interesting concept. If I was good at it, I would do it. I am gonna make some more videos with Luke, so maybe keep your eye out on there.
I will. Maybe you can try like tell them to give you like classes or something. Well, not like class, but like kind of like the basics or something.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, it's like just adding something on top. It's like I cannot draw with a pen. Cannot draw, and like on like an iPad, I can draw a little bit better. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe you want to start something like that,
Yeah, I
It could be cool.
I did one animation. It was inspired by Brody Animates. It was like 3 seconds long. It was good, but and then I uploaded another one which is now private. It's really embarrassing, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where I was gonna go with that. Brody's cool.
Yeah. So talking about like collabs, which would be like kind of like your dream collab?
I think my dream collab would. I don't really know, honestly.
A lot of people say Elon Musk when I ask this.
No, I don't like Elon Musk. He's an interesting character. I think that probably something from my childhood. Probably people like the Yogs cast or Captain Sparkles, something like that. I think that would bring it all back to where I started, and I think that would be very interesting. One thing that's a dream kind of thing, but also not that far off, is something with Tommy. I think that would be interesting.
Yeah.
I think our personalities would clash, and that would be very entertaining.
Yes. I feel like the Captain Sparkles one is like, I feel like that can happen.
Yeah, no, I could make it happen. I just need to establish myself first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'd say with like, he probably at least a sort of Chug Chug with you or something, so he might recognize you from that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, my dream collab would also be someone who kind of like inspired me. Obviously, from my podcast, it'd be like one of those people, or like it would either be like Stampy, Squid, Dan TDM, or Elon Musk.
Yeah,
One of those four
Stampy. I
people.
used to watch Stampy when I was younger.
I feel like Stampy doesn't like do much collabs anymore.
No, I don't. I think that's really like just not his thing. Like I think he's always been kind of like tight knit. But I think that's cool. I think that like it sort of gives some exclusivity to his content.
Yeah, and like that kind of means like he grew his audience by himself without like help from like other creators.
Yeah.
But people like Squid and Dan, I've seen him do a couple of collabs like with Tommy. Anyways, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Before we end, I have one more question. Do you have any advice for anyone who just like wants to start making like parodies or YouTube?
Just do it. Don't think about who's going to see it. Don't make it to try and be entertaining to anyone else but yourself. Do what makes you happy. Inspire yourself. And just put something out there that at the end of the day, you're happy with. I think that's the best thing because too many people try to aim for their audience when they don't have one yet. And you don't want to aim for a bad audience. You want to create a good one.
Yeah, and you can't please everybody, so it's going to be hard to make a one piece of content that everyone knows.
And if you can't please everybody, then just like be happy with what you make yourself. Yeah.
Exactly. Anyways, that was some very good advice. Do you have anything you want to promote?
Not really. I don't think so. Look at my face. I have a nice face. I'm gonna promote this. Thank you.
I'll leave your YouTube and your Twitch in the description. And yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I'll see you in the next episode of the Nicocast.